Hey guys, Scott here. Today we're talking about the 2 things that stressed out people really need to nail. So some phases of life or seasons or particular periods of time, whether they be short-term or long-term, lend either better or poorer to achieving all of your health goals. So I've mentioned this in previous blogs, so maybe you'll remember if you've been tracking along, but if you haven't, you'll have heard me talk about discomfort quite a bit. And discomfort is one of those things, right? It's just, we hate it because it makes us feel uncomfortable, but we love it because that's the birthplace of growth. So discomfort sits over here. And then over here, we have comfort. And we like comfort because Haagen-Dazs is over here. Anyhow, but we also like comfort because it's the prerequisite to sense of self. So we are most like ourselves when we are in a state of comfort. And think of it like this. Like, let's say you were public speaking and you weren't comfortable public speaking, and I put you in front of 5,000 people and I said, I need you to just tell me something great. And you might know that thing better than anything else in your entire life, but if you say it in front of 5,000 people, you might sound like a blubbering idiot saying the exact same thing. And the only thing that happened is I took your comfort from you. So the clients that I see that see like results like this, the people that we hate, right? I like them. We all hate them though, are the people who are slightly comfort high. Because these guys they're on a teeter-totter with one another. So the people that are comfort high have room for discomfort. And healthy decisions are in nature uncomfortable. Like going to the gym to like lift things so that your muscles burn is definitely gonna camp more over here than it is over here, right? Maybe over time it becomes a source of comfort or de-stressing or whatever it is. But generally speaking, if you're a beginner, this is probably where it's gonna camp. So, but this is a great state because you've got lots of room to make those decisions, and these people see results really fast because actually adding discomfort into their life is balancing for their life. But if you're stressed and you're like this, or maybe some of you are like, oh yeah, that'd be nice, I'm more like this. But anyhow, but if you're stressed like that, then making uncomfortable decisions is just gonna be that much more elusive to you. So if you are that person, then there's 2 things you need to know to really successfully weather that storm. Okay, 1, you need to make it your goal to do good enough. Good enough is good enough. Like, and if you're stressed out and you go home, you want to crank back 6 tubs of Haagen-Dazs, guess what? Having rice crackers and peanut butter is like a win, right? So that's step number 1. Just aim for good enough right now, weather the storm, let's get through it, and then we'll worry about, kicking back kale salads and, I don't know, putting chia seeds in your eyelids or whatever healthy people do. Anyhow, so the second thing you need to do is you need to ask yourself the right questions. So I mentioned this a little bit in a previous blog, so I'm copywriting on myself. I think you should say, what will nourish me, instead of saying something like, what do I feel like eating? So I think just drawing attention to like the types of questions that you're asking yourself is a really, really, really simple way of just like cutting out thousands and thousands of calories on a weekly basis. And I think in the name of weathering the storm, in the name of being a high functioning person who's dealing with a lot of stuff, I think doing good enough and asking really great questions to yourself is a massive contribution. So, and a little sidebar for those of us who are like always stressed, you need to put your efforts into re-architecting your life in a way that has more room for discomfort. You need to figure out a way to get discomfort low and comfort high, because that's the sweet spot. This is where change is really, really, really available to you. So if you can figure that out, we're golden. So if you need help, go get it. Don't be so prideful that you can't go ask for help, because we all know we need help. And if we don't think we need help, then we really need help. Anyhow, so that's it. Ask better questions, do good enough, and get out of here. Go do something else. I'm done.